Hello everybody, welcome back to a World of Warship Blitz game with the new premium Tier 8 Japanese destroyer, the Yukikaze. So the Yukikaze is, well, basically a Kagero with smoke and sonar. So the first run through was a look at the stats and a rather unsuccessful game. The second run through was a little bit better, and this game is a little bit better still. So, yeah, well, I think one of the things that I think I've improved on as I've played the Yukikaze is the use of smoke. Now, because I'm a Royal Navy cruiser player, I have a fairly good idea of when best to use smoke, although the smoke in the Yukikaze is very short-lived. So you get 15 seconds, but you can use it at full speed, which means that it is slightly different from the Royal Navy, but it does mean that if you need to get out of trouble, you have something that can help you get out of trouble pretty much immediately. What it does mean is that you can't rely on it to regain your stealth, because it won't last as long enough for the bloom, the detection bloom after you fire. It won't last long enough after that to, your detection radius won't go down to its proper levels in the 15 seconds that the smoke lasts. Geez, that took a lot of getting out, didn't it? Anyway, we're off to a good start. We have one hit against the Ibuki. I've fired up my smoke. Now, admittedly, it's very short range, but I think I just want the Ibuki to fire at someone else, please. That's quite a lot of damage done there. My friendly bot destroyer is busy making himself a target, and the Ibuki's turned. Now, if that was a human player, of course, well, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, he's gone. That's all we needed. This is a bot Fletcher, so basically we'll pretty much ignore him. And we have the in the distance we have that Gascon. Got some good hits on us, but unfortunately for him, was using AP. He's accelerating. He'll be long gone behind that island before I get my torpedoes away, so no point in wasting them on him. But here's a nice little Amagi. Now this Amagi has a couple of things going for him, a couple of things going against him. One is a human player, which means you can't defy the laws of physics at the last second. And the second thing is I'm not really sure he's watching the mini-map, because I suspect this is going to hurt. It didn't look like he's slowing down. Let's get some focus in there. 8 hits. Alright, okay. So the Yukikaze does have some guns. Oh, not quite powerful enough to take him down. He's obviously trying to get out of trouble. Not fast enough. And we use the smoke to cover ourselves. You can see the numbers going down there very quickly. So the individual puffs last a very short period of time, and that's how it can cover you when you're running at full speed. And the smoke is gone. Now the great thing about the Yukikaze is it gets 3 smokes. Which is quite useful. So the Belfast gets 3 smokes. Most Royal Navy cruisers get 2, like the Fiji or the Edinburgh. That third smoke, though, is pretty damn useful. So this Iowa will fire 1 set of torpedoes. Now the reload on the torpedoes is 67 seconds, so they take an awful long time to reload. Now I'll probably regret not firing both sets, because he is actually... Well, one of my torpedoes hit that destroyer. Well, there you go. So we're going to get at least 2 hits on him. I could have doubled that if I'd double fired the torpedoes, but the problem I've got by doing that is that I've got that 67 second reload. So what I'm trying to do is stagger them. So I fire. Oh yeah, okay then. Good night, Iowa. We'll keep our nose turned in. I suspect those torpedoes are going to be every bit enough required to knock them down. So that Kiev got the kill, but still, we're getting a fair bit of damage up here. 58,000 damage. Minute and 27 seconds left. Yeah, So, yeah, so basically this Japanese destroyer, the smoke is a disruptor, right? It's not quite the same smoke as the Royal Navy, but what it does do is it means that when the ships are causing grief, you can disrupt. You get a bit of time to build up a bit of distance or close in a bit of distance. So this Benson is a human player. This Benson has fired all his torpedoes. We fire one set one side, whilst we fire the other set the other side, and yeah, we really knock him badly. We'll try and avoid getting the worst of the damage because his guns are quite powerful, and we'll see if we can knock him down. But that gives us 68,000 hits, 70,000, nothing wrong with that, come on. Well, and I think that's 70,000, not too bad, in the Tier 8 Japanese destroyer, the Yukikaze, with its incredibly long torpedo reload, but its 3 very, very useful smokes. So, my opinion of this ship is changing. It's not just a Kagero, it's a Kagero with smoke, which is pretty useful. The sonar is also useful as well. You can see I cooked it off. Just really to provide early warning. Yeah, so if you're good at the Kagero, the Yukikaze is a good bet. But you do have that slightly slower reload. So you'll probably get over a 6-minute game with a minute and a bit, you know, four launches from each tube. Yeah, so it does have the limitation. So there you go, 70,000 damage and 17 torpedo hits. And that's the bread and butter for this sort of ship. Bit of flooding damage there as well. 11,000 main battery damage, not too bad. So yeah, the Yukikaze, a bit better than last time. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time for another video.